90 days ago, I decided to quit my 9 to 5, drop out of college, and leave Germany, when at the time I was barely making $1,000 a month from freelancing. Now I'm living in Vietnam, working from cafes instead of from inside of my tiny room in Germany with -5 degrees outside. And getting here was easier than I thought. Now I did get lucky along the way, but even when there were no signs of success yet, I knew that I would come here and make it work somehow. If you want to change your life, but you're procrastinating on it, then this video is for you. Disclaimer, I haven't made it or anything. There are so many things I still need to learn, there's such a long way to go. But this video is to hopefully inspire you to take action as well, and just take some steps towards building your dream life. Now in order to be able to do that, you need to actually have a goal. What is the life that you want to get to? Where do you want to live? What do you want to do during your days? Especially what do you want to do during your days is a great exercise. Just try to write down exactly from start to finish what your perfect day would look like. And for me, it was with a lot of physical activity, like going out to a pull-up bar, doing some pull-ups, I don't know why, but they're incredibly fun. Having the time to meet friends whenever I want to, working on some kind of project that matters to me, being able to eat nice food, and healthy food as well. And that was an exercise that I did first time 2 years ago, and then every now and then kind of to refine it over and over again. And once you have that goal, then you can move on to what does it require to reach that goal. So for me, because I didn't want to be bound to just one location, I needed to be able to work from anywhere. So in the most cases, that's going to be online on a laptop. So for that, I need a laptop. Those things are expensive, especially for video editing. Then I need time flexibility. And by the way, time flexibility doesn't mean not working at all. I am working a whole bunch at the moment. And then the fourth one is how much money does that require? So for me, for surviving, it would be $1,000 a month. But that was the amount that I decided that I would need to be able to take the leap of faith, and then I have a bit in savings if it didn't work out, and I'm on great terms with all of my family, so I can always move back if I needed to. So knowing these things, what you basically need, you can then figure out what are the ways to get there. And I decided, since we basically have like a social media online business guru kind of goldmine event happening, where everyone wants to be a guru online and everyone wants to build a personal brand on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, that sure, it would be great being one of these people finding gold in that market. But what's a lot easier and a lot less risky is being the one selling the shovels. So if everyone wants to be a content creator, you can be the one who creates thumbnails, who does editing, who does SEO, who does copywriting. There are so many people doing sales nowadays, as in like closers and setters, and any of these things you can do online and pretty much on your own terms if you get good at them. So for me, I chose video editing because I've been doing that for a pretty long time, but I basically combined all of these things because I have a lot of experience with previous YouTube channels that'll pop up there, and I can basically make a bundle out of that. Now what I also realized is that I thought that I was way better than I actually was. Even right now, I think I'm better than I actually am. So right now I'm doing a lot of learning and experimenting and seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, to try and get better. Because if you do something like this, then the only thing that basically caps your income is how good you are. Because how good you are will determine the demand for you, and the demand then determines the price that you can charge. During this improvement series, if you also want to get started with something like this, or you already did, I would really recommend you to document that entire journey on YouTube, on Insta, on X, on School, whatever you want. School is like a community platform, but it's very easy to get around other business owners who you can then sell your stuff to. Yeah, I would recommend School for literally everyone. X if you really like writing, YouTube if you really like videos, Insta, I don't know, if you also really like videos. I guess the difference between deciding between YouTube and Insta is just where do you spend the most time at the moment, and then just pick that platform because you probably like it better. Or you can combine them too, but then if your service isn't video editing or something, then you would kind of just spread yourself too thin. But my thing is video editing at the moment, so I actually started an Insta recently, which I'll let you know how that goes because I'm gonna be posting daily on there. But yeah, I mean, putting yourself out there once you decided that you wanna work as something is gonna be the most important part, because, well, at least personally, I hate outreach. There's nothing that I dislike more. I hate sales more than I hate outreach. Like trying to sell something to someone, like really convincing them, that's worse than outreach. But I guess it goes into the same direction. I want people to come to me saying like, yo, I need this, you can do this, how do we work together? And I'm very happy to say that I'm able to be in that situation right now. Like, I don't want to help someone who doesn't want my help. I don't know, it's just weird. So yeah, that's why I'm putting out a lot of content, and why if you feel the same way, then you should probably also do that. By the way, if you want to know how I like thought about pricing and all of that stuff. It's actually embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. But my first video of documenting this journey is still up on my channel. You can check that out if you want. But yeah, you will see how little I knew. And that will hopefully also show you, like, you don't need to know anything to get started. Pick a thing, document getting good at that thing. And the way you get good at that thing is just by doing it. And then while you're doing it, you will get stuck, and then you look up a YouTube tutorial. You don't binge watch a 30-hour YouTube course and then you're good. You need to start and then you look up a tutorial. Then you continue, then you look up a tutorial. I did both, but I regret the 30 hours of course watching because that didn't help me at all. Yeah, if you want to see that embarrassing video, then it's gonna be here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.